A top city official says it is time for Harrisburg to do more to give women and minorities a seat at the economic table.
And he says time is of the essence. Mark Hall joining us now live with more. Mark.
Well, Valerie and Alicia, Otto Banks says that years have gone by with no program in place to help women and minority-owned businesses get a piece of the pie here in the capital city. And he says now there's no more time to waste. Something needs to be done. Otto Banks is the Director of Economic Development for the City of Harrisburg. He says the last time the city had a program to utilize local women and minority-owned businesses was during the Reid administration more than a decade ago. Banks says city officials have told him the old Reid program is unconstitutional. Banks disagrees and says it's time for the city to stand up.
There hasn't been any push or requirement on contractors to ensure that they either hire or subcontract with our local minority and women-owned business community.
Otto Banks wants the city to start a program that would require contractors and majority-owned firms to utilize women and minority-owned businesses, including a disparity study to demonstrate the need. Banks says the new program would have its own certification process to make sure businesses are legitimate. But this will all take time, and the clock is ticking.
We could find ourselves not having a program in the city of Harrisburg for an additional maybe 2 to 3 years. The COVID resource money will be gone. The ARPA funds, which of course are the American Reinvestment Plan funds, they'll be gone.
In the meantime, Banks wants the city to take advantage of a provision in federal law, the one created by the Department of Housing and Urban Development.
This is a HUD program specifically focused on HUD, that all those programs generated by HUD-covered funding, that all these employment and contracting opportunities are given to low and very low income residents in that geographic area.
Now, we want to point out that none of these plans would stop the city from using majority-owned firms and contractors. Banks says it would just help level the playing field or provide opportunities for small businesses. Up next, he wants to talk with some city council members to gauge their interest. In Harrisburg, Mark Hall, ABC 27 News.